The worldwide Star Wars Oddities guys. Can you introduce yourselves quickly?
My name is Ron Salvatore.
My name is Joe Iglesias.
And I'm John Alvarez.
And what specifically do you guys do?
Well, we just did a panel that basically covered odd Star Wars items from around the world, covering basically the 70s until just very recently. Lots of different items that people have never seen before and that have a funny edge to them, or even an ugly edge sometimes. So it was a very varied panel.
So just the most obscure Star Wars stuff you can find, is it primarily like collectibles and toys and everything?
It was all manner of things, but there was a lot of toys.
Yeah.
But everything from apparel to toys to advertising even.
And movie posters and movie boxes. And
Yeah, we did a little bit of everything in there. We had sleeping bags and DVD covers and just crazy stuff.
What is one of the weirdest things you guys have found?
for me, it would probably be a model kit from Japan of R2-D2, where he's wearing a German World War II helmet, and inside the packaging are actually Nazi insignias to go on it, which is a very strange piece.
That is very strange. How do you know? How do you try to search those things out? Do you know they exist, or do you just stumble upon some?
A little from column A, a little from column B.
Yeah.
Some of it you see pictures of here and there, and you hunt them down. Some things you see an auction, you've never seen it before. If it's really strange and it probably shouldn't exist, you just buy it immediately.
Of course. And how do you get started in something like this? Why the passion for that specifically?
When I was a kid, my mother was actually a toy dealer, and I'm from the New York Chinatown area. A lot of the toys that she picked up were actually unlicensed toys, so as a child I had some really weird renditions of all different things, so when I became a collector, that's what I wanted to find, was the weird stuff.
It also stems from being, wanting something different than what everyone else is collecting, wanting something beyond just the full set of, say, 12 backs or what other vintage, carded figure there is. You want to see what else is out there beyond the realm of the normal, I guess.
I think we're all fans of novelty.
Right.
Yes.
What were you most excited about finding? Or was there anything that you were trying to hunt down that was just outside of your grasp?
Probably the biggest, the happiest score it was when I found some Polish carded figures that I needed. I'd been looking to put together a set of them for literally 17 years. It's a set of 20 figures. I found 11 of them, and it took me about 5 years, and then all of a sudden, all 9 of the ones I needed came up all at once.
Wow.
Yes, it was a bit overwhelming, both mentally and financially.
Yeah, right.
But I made it happen, and
Good.
But it was definitely okay. I've been trying to find these for so long, and now all at once.
Yeah, you made it happen. Can you guys walk me through some of the stuff that you have here?
Certainly. John, would you like to?
In the front row standing up are some of the Polish figures, not your standard figures. If you look, there's a Princess Leia, a Stormtrooper, and a Gunner. The Leia's obviously not wearing her white dress, and the Stormtrooper and the Gunner, instead of being white and black, are dipped in silver paint.
Mm-hmm.
And up top here is an Uze Darth Vader from Turkey. This is a very infamous line of figures. Another figure from this line that most collectors seek out very much is the Blue Stars. It's just a fun line. The card art is amazing, and the figures are actually very good quality considering their origins.
Where did you find these?
This right here, a collector actually brought for me to buy at this convention, because it's a variation that I didn't already have.
Right. And these ones in the front, where did you find those?
The Polish figures I actually got from a contact in Poland. Is a gentleman that I've been talking to off and on for years, and he would find me stuff from people's childhood collections and just send me an email with pictures when he found stuff, and I picked them up from him.
So you're networking all over the
Yes.
world. What is the one thing that you want to get your hands on? Is there like a holy grail out there?
One of the interesting things about collecting this kind of thing is that you do it for surprises. So the thing that you most want, you might have never found yet because it's unknown.
That's
so,
deep.
Yes, it's very zen.
That's deep.
So I think Joe probably has some certain figures he needs to complete sets, but for me personally, the item I want most is almost the thing I haven't found yet, because a lot of these things are one-of-a-kinds that we talked about in the panel, or one-of-a-kind items, or maybe someone made years ago and no one's ever seen it before. So that's one of the interesting things about pursuing this kind of thing.
One day you'll find that the item was inside of you the entire
Yeah,
time.
a tear will stroll down my cheek.
Yeah. Thanks so much for joining me. We are at Star Wars Celebration here in Anaheim on StarWars.com, powered by Verizon. Don't go anywhere.